Hey everybody, welcome back to Prepper Junkie. Today we have a comparison video. We are going to compare the Sig MPX. It's been around for a couple of years, but is this the new king of the PCCs? Or will the MP5, SP5 still reign supreme? Let's find out. So let's start off with the MPX here. We're going to go over some of the features and then we'll compare it to the MP5, SP5. So this is how this version came. You can buy different braces for this. You have a collapsible brace, or you can obviously put a stock on it, SBR and things like that. In this configuration, it comes with this brace. The brace is okay. I don't really like this end piece here, but again, you can change this out. It does have that 1913 pick rail there, so it's very, very easy to change these braces or stocks out if you wish. So that 1913 pick rail right there is a positive for me. The controls on this come as a kind of a standard AR-15 controls. It's completely ambidextrous. It has your safety, mag release, bolt catch and release on both sides. They work great. On the lower, it's all aluminum. There's no polymer on the frame of this gun. On the lower here, we have a Timony trigger. This is a single stage 4.5 pound trigger. It's extremely crisp. There is absolutely little to no take up, extremely short reset. You can run this trigger as fast as you can go. It's got a huge trigger guard here, so it's been enlarged, so it's great if you're wearing gloves or something like that. The other thing I really like, it does have a really nice grip, which is interchangeable with, you can change it to put an AR, any other AR-15 grips, so you can switch that out. I love the oversized mag well right here. Very easy to insert those mags. I am a huge, huge fan. Comes with that full-size 1913 pick rail on top, so you can add whatever attachments that you need. Doesn't have an M-lock handguard up here, so you can attach whatever you need. It does have a 4.5 inch cold hammer forged carbon steel barrel. Very cool. And then we have a bird cage flash hider on the side there. This is actually really easy to change these handguards out. Once you take out this front pin and disassembly, this actually just slides off and it gives you access to change out your flash hider to anything you need. So I really like how easy it is to change that handguard. To change the barrel also is very, very simple. There is, let's have a look here. Underneath this, there is two bolts that hold on to the barrel, so you can take those bolts out and change the barrel very easily also. So let's move on to the MP5/SP5. This is actually the SP5 version. I wish it was the MP5. Now this is the full size. This isn't the K version, which would be more applicable to the MPX K to review, but this is the only one I have to hand, so we'll run with it. Currently I have a German A3 stock on here, collapsible. This is SBR'd. The stock is excellent. There is fixed stocks as well, and so forth. There's a ton of aftermarket parts for this gun. It has been around for a very, very, very long time. This gun is absolutely battle proven. It's been used in militaries, police officers, SWAT, you name it. This gun has been, it's probably one of the most famous iconic guns in the world, and it's one sexy beast. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am a huge SP5 fan. I like H&K. I'm not a H&K fanboy. I do love this gun though. I'm not gonna lie. This was like a dream to get this gun. It was like one of the things I've always wanted. Okay, so if you wish to change out the stock or the brace on the back here, there is a simple push pin right here that you would just pull out, slip this off, put something else in. So I love how easy it is to change that out. Again, very similar to the MPX and how easy it is. This is even easier because it's just a push pin. It's not a screw. Moving along, so this is stamp sheet metal on this upper here, and then we have the drum sights here, and so these are kind of the fixed sights that come with it. MPX does not come with sights on there. I am running an aim point on top here. Now this rail does not come with it. This rail has to be added because there is no 1913 pick rail on top of this gun. Typically people like to use the irons, but I do like red dots. That's why that has been added. Lower is a polymer lower, and it has your oversized safety right here. It's definitely not as ergonomic as the MPX with the grip. There is some aftermarket lowers you can buy to switch these out, but the MPX for me has better ergonomics, and it's completely ambi safety on the MPX, while it is not fully ambi on everything here. Because we have the charging handle up here, and release. So if you're a left-handed shooter, you're gonna have to use your right hand to do that. So anyway, it's not completely ambidextrous. The trigger it's okay. It's a heavy trigger, it's got a longer pull. The MPX trigger with the 10mm trigger has it beat hands down. The 10mm trigger on that MPX is superb. One of the things I do really like is this mag release. I love paddle mag releases. I kind of wish the MPX had that. It just comes very natural for me. So I do like that a lot also. What else do we have here? So moving up to the handguard, it is a cold hammer forged barrel. Again, this is the full-size version, so the K version, again, would be shorter and it would be more applicable to the MPX. We have a tri-lug adapter that came standard on the barrel, I do like to run suppress with that tri-lug adapter. It does have a thread protector on the end also, so you can screw on a suppressor if you wish. So this gun comes ready to be suppressed, and these were actually originally designed to be run full auto and suppressed, is how these were actually designed to be run. This uses a roller delayed system in it. It is, again, unbelievably reliable. These guns are amazing. I forgot to mention that the Sig MPX runs on a gas piston system. So that is the big differences between there. The magazines, these are both 30 round magazines. This is obviously the H&K one. These are going to run you, they're kind of expensive right now. So I bought these when they were 60 bucks, but I've seen them as high as 90, which is crazy. But I did pick these up at $60 a mag. These mags are made by Lancer. It has a steel reinforced lips and they're polymer and they're kind of translucent, smoke grade translucent. I bought these on sale for about $55. So both mags are very expensive for these weapons. H&K is definitely a little more expensive. If you buy the brand, there is the off brands if you want to buy those, but these are the original. Okay, so let's talk about shooting. Oh, so sorry, actually just reminded me as I try to put that mag in. The mag well, as you can see on this, on the H&K, is really, really small. And so it can be, you've got to really pay attention to get that mag in. With the MPX, it has this oversized mag well here. I mean, you're going to need, I don't know how you're going to miss that thing. So I really do like that. This is a lot better than this one. So let's talk about shooting. Both systems are really flat shooting. I think the MP5, SP5 is still the best feeling shooting gun out there. The MPX for me is just not as nice. There's something with that roller delayed system that just makes this an absolute pleasure to shoot. Definitely the nicest, I'm still going to say it, still the nicest shooting gun I own, have shot. I love shooting this gun. 100% reliable. I've gone through a couple thousand rounds on this. No problems at all. They have a track record for being absolutely reliable and amazing. Love, love, love. Okay, so now we come to the MPX. Now, to this point, I have had some issues with extraction issues. I'm waiting for MPX, excuse me, I'm waiting for Sig to give me a response. If you do look online, there is a lot of complaints regarding issues with the MPX. Now, there's different models of this, even though Sig won't say it. This is technically, would be referred to as their Gen 3, it has the M-lock rail and the 10mm trigger, which makes this the latest version. But I have had extraction issues with this firearm. It has not been 100% reliable. And as I say, if you go online, you can find people who say, everything ran great, it's fantastic with their MPX, and then you will find people, that's kind of typical with guns. I mean, you will have some people who have problems with their guns, but I guarantee you would find less people having problems with their MP5, SP5 than you will with the MPX. So this, for me, is a beautiful looking gun with a lot of really modern touches. The controls, again, if you're using AR-15s, you know, the transition to this is very, very simple. The trigger's phenomenal. There is a ton going for this. A lot of things that are just better than the MPX. I mean, excuse me, there's a lot of things on the MPX that are better than the SP5, which I've already pointed out. But for me, because this has not been reliable enough, the king of the PCCs for me still is the SP5 MP5. Now, if Sig gets to the point where these are getting produced in mass numbers and there's no complaints and they're running just fine, could it take place of the MP5? You know, it's going to hurt my heart to say this. Yeah, I think it could with the modern features, but is the SP5 MP5 obsolete? Absolutely not. This is still one of the most amazing firearms on the market for me. Yes, some of the controls are outdated. I don't care. This thing is just, oh, yeah. So I told you I love the MP5, right? Both great guns. If they can get the reliability sorted out for me on the MPX, it still wouldn't take place in my heart of the SP5. But from a realistic standpoint, you know, if you were going to buy one, this one is going to cost you right now, MSRP is under $3,000, but you're looking at probably paying $4,000 for this just because of the availability, and the MPX is coming in at about $2,000. It's half the price of the MP5. So yeah, I mean, if I had to choose one, I would still go with my SP5 because I grew up seeing this in movies and I just love it. It's just an amazing gun to shoot. But this is a phenomenal gun. I just have issues with the reliability. Get that reliability sorted out, it will be a fantastic PCC. So, which one do you prefer? MPX? SP5? Comment below.